Sinister without a green background this time.
Huh. Bastion's very own Dr. Mengele.
Damn, they stripped us down to his pantyhose. What they doing to Magneto?
Oh shit, that's epic. Shut everything down. He ain't even gonna do no one-on-one. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another week, another reaction of X-Men 97, Greatness 97, whatever you want to call it. But before we even get into this episode, I gotta show y'all something that I thought was epic, at least. And I'm gonna give you a little backstory so you guys know I'm somewhat of an OG when it comes to this series. I watched it growing up in the 90s, and I had a bunch of their toys. And this past weekend, I happened to be helping my mom clear out her house or her apartment a little bit. And I went through some of my old stuff, and I want to share it with you guys because I thought it was epic and it was perfect timing, especially with the title of it. And look at that. Some of y'all might not even know what that is, to be honest. Y'all think it's a cassette tape. You a real OG if you got like the Nickelodeon ones, even though Nickelodeon's canceled a little bit now. But check out this VHS tape. I thought it was dope, and peep the title of it that's upside down. But y'all get the gist. Night of the Sentinels, perfect timing. And I didn't even notice the ones on it, but that's dope. And then there's a quote on the back. I'm gonna read it to you, and I wonder how many of y'all will actually know who this quote is from, but we'll see. Let me read it real quick. It says, "It hinges a lot on what's going on in society today. There are so many groups of people that hated other groups, and there's so much relevance in the X-Men because of that. The X-Men are still one of the only groups that have girls, boys, women of all colors, all ages, sexes, and I think it just works." And I'll show you who it's by. Points to you if you got it right, but I thought that was epic just because obviously he passed recently, and a little kudos to him. I'll show you the tape itself, but if you haven't seen one of these before, I think that's dope. So just something I thought I'd share with you. I'm gonna leave in the background, especially for this series. But getting into this episode, another epic week, I'm sure it's gonna be. I've heard rumblings. I'm a day late on reacting to this one, but I'm excited to what we're going to get into. I'm not even really going to talk about it that much. We're just going to jump into it. Obviously, we had Magneto popping up at the end of the episode. We had Bastion come into play, and the shit's about to get wrecked. We had Captain America, which was epic. We didn't get much from him, but we just saw him, so that was good enough for me. So hopefully we'll see more of the Avengers, possibly. And one more thing, I really don't have any expectations when it comes to this, outside of it being a 10 out of 10 as usual. But addressing comments like you guys know I like to do. One of you mentioned that you hope, or not that you hope, but you're happy with the way the series has gone, especially given the shine to other characters outside of Wolverine. And I agree with that. I 100% agree with that because I enjoy all the characters, especially Cyclops, especially Storm. She got a whole lot of love. Hopefully we get to see her again in this episode. But when it comes to Wolverine, you pointed out that he's been seen in the movies. He's got a bunch of solo movies, and he's been given his love, especially in Hollywood. And I love Hugh Jackman. I love Wolverine, the character in general. But when it comes to him, that character in general, the yellow, the blue coloring, the epicness that he is, 90s Taz, or the animated series Wolverine, is always going to be my GOAT. And I don't feel like we've gotten one up to par, even though he's gotten a lot of love in Hollywood, with that Wolverine sense. So I want to see this one given love just like all the rest of the characters. Not anymore, just as much, even more if I like when he gets his shine. But nonetheless, hopefully he gets some shine at some point. Last episode, this episode, I'm sure we'll get something. But I'm looking forward to it. Now let's stop talking about it. Let's get into this episode, Greatness 97, episode 8. Time to practice now. Tolerance is Extinction. That's a great name.
Apparently, his mutant power includes vanishing from any room I enter.
He told Beast they were separated in the time stream. Nathan, a Cable, landed in the future.
I wonder if that's true.
Alone. Your son came back because he needs his father.
I'm doing a bang up.
I guess you could spin it that way, but that ain't really the case.
In my timeline, he used the fallout from Genosha to get backing for his Prime Sentinel program. But that ain't the worst part.
Tell me about it.
Using the same techno-organic virus Sinister infected me with as a baby, rewriting their DNA.
Okay, I didn't know all that. Interesting.
Literally giving birth to a new apex species designed to replace mutants like humans did Neanderthals.
Exactly. Bastion's evolutionary war last...
So he's making essentially another Genosha, just with all Prime Sentinels.
No.
But not just a city or utopia.
Any mutant who survived was put
Oh, that one looked... Was that him? But those people right there... Oh,
ushered in a bright
oh, Polaris and Rachel. I can't remember. Smash, you mentioned one of the sisters. I can't remember if it was one of them or not.
Logan.
Daddy's home.
Uh-oh. That's a little Savage Wolverine.
Each time we attempt to stop the attack on Genosha, we are temporally pulled away from the event.
Strange.
Absolutes.
The mystics of Kamartaj speak of absolute points. Events that occur across all timelines. Cable could travel to the very moment Genosha fell, but time would stop him.
It was you.
Oh, she's just now realizing that.
How many times?
Enough to give up, but a rebel in my...
we starting off this episode with a bang. So much dialogue.
Figure out exactly what we're facing.
I know all I need to know. That machine killed my mother.
We need to make sure he doesn't do the same to anyone
Uh-oh,
else.
they're already butting heads a little
Couple
bit.
centuries late in the overprotective dad bit, huh?
Both of you, stop it.
Uh-oh, we're gonna get that Cable verse. Ooh.
And
To the might and glory of the Imperium.
Did Bastion release this?
This shocking off-world transmission was released by the UN.
Well, it looked like you
who
were in
now
the
fear
Magneto
the
outfit.
X-Men faked their mentor's death to garner support for mutants. Even more alarming are the reports that
Oh my
Xavier's
goodness,
assassin,
Geyser.
Henry Gyrick, was found murdered in Mexico City today.
Oh, yes.
It's time to turn the tables and end his twisted plans for the future.
Please tell me there's no more big baddies after Bastion. He is all we need.
And who's going to suffer?
Oh, was that Stryker?
All of us. And it's a shame, because it gives up.
Oh, nice.
We were trying to keep you people from coming after the professor again.
You people? Well, thankfully my...
Don't even try it.
Come on, Roberto. You have a trust fund, and I have good taste. I think we both could use some
Willie, if he leave this table, you cut off.
I should have reached out to her. With the psychic connection we shared, it's as if Madeline's memories are my own.
Oh, and I almost forgot the point. I started to talk, but the characters from the Utopia, I saw them in, I think they're from the original animated series, but in the Days of Future Past saga, that was a throwback to them when Bastion was standing behind him, but that was cool to see.
But he's Madeline's blood.
I was abandoned by my mother Mystique as an infant. Despite our shared blood, I was too blue for her.
Damn, that's
Then
messed up.
I met
Who's blue
Rogue
as she?
years later. We chose not to abandon each other, to let go of the past, and simply be family.
I love
Blood
damn
is blood.
Nightcrawler.
Family.
And speaking of Mystique, we ain't seen her yet. So could she still be the councilwoman? I forget her name, but that's what I'm leaning towards. Oh, nice. I think that's the first time we've actually seen it, like, leave the base. Oh, Sinister. Without a green background this time.
Huh. Bastion's very own Dr. Mengele.
Damn, they stripped us down to his pantyhose. What they doing to Magneto?
I'm using Bastion. Pig pens brimming with mutant test subjects.
That's what you think.
My dream.
She just got her hands in every little thing. Let me see them eyes glow over real quick. Nice. Prisoner number.
I'm sorry.
When he break free, he gonna wreck everybody.
Jean?
This is no Sentinel facility. This is Bastion's childhood home.
Oh, jeez. I love seeing the three of them together. Look at the Sentinel little toy. That's cool. Oh, wow. I don't know his backstory too much. Is he adopted?
I sense another mind.
I know I've seen like a woman in like pictures, comic book pictures during my research, but I feel like it was someone that wasn't really his
My
mother.
son said you'd come get me
That
tomorrow.
looks similar to her.
You there, the big one. Help an old woman up.
Huh. You don't think Cyclops strong enough?
You drew these.
I love
Just
the
who
music.
is this guy?
Like it's just a dark tone that it sets. It's awesome.
You shall be the most powerful mutant alive.
Oh wow. You guys will have to let me know if this is how his origin really goes in the comics. I imagine it is because they've stayed true to everything else.
Sentinel technology. Nimrod. Creating something new. Parts, past, present,
So his dad
and
was
future.
infected.
He's descended of every Sentinel from Master Mold to Nimrod.
I also said bully an underdog too long, and people start feeling sorry for them.
Who's that on the TV? Oh, that's
When
just
our
one of the
village
primes.
idiot Guy Rick made a martyr of Xavier, and
I've seen her in the comic. Dara?
so I hand humanity Genosha. Overload their bandwidth. Too much to compute. Because when your skin's not in the game, apathy's your answer.
They doing my boy Magneto dirty. Oh, Dr. Doom. Where the four at? Where are the fans at? We're not getting them in this episode. They'll bury in sea mode. Okay. Okay. I see what we doing. Not really, but we turning up. That's all I need to know.
Alliterative allure aside, Genosha's not genocide. It's time management.
His monotone voice is just so perfect for the tone of the show and his character already.
Before today, this fellow was your average Joe. With all this mutant loving, people like Joe turn to dial-up chat rooms to speak freely, to connect.
Same exact process as Cable.
One
Sure did.
mutant with the strength of 10 men. What's a taxi driver supposed to do when a
Sound like a job for Cat.
You said you were building a new Sentinel, not weaponizing civilians.
You sound like a
One and the same
dinosaur
for-
fretting the fate of an asteroid before impact.
I'm more concerned you're the asteroid, Bastion.
Good line.
Do you have children? He was a hard pregnancy, Sebastian. Nearly lost him.
How would Bastion react if he walked in on this whole situation right now? Maybe he
Let me
expected
show you
it
his
to-
best one. Painted it when he was 16. The final
Ooh,
dream.
tries. Try Sentinel. Look at the... I don't know the mutants
Like
at the
all
bottom, but
good
that's
art.
interesting. He turned her into one. Oh my. I should have known in the, like, flashback.
Imitates life.
You gotta give my mom time.
That's savage, but I shouldn't be surprised. Ooh, that outfit I've seen in the comic book. Oh, Jesus. She was like a vampire. Vampire killer? Or vampire. I can't remember, but definitely seen that outfit with the trench coat over it, but... Oh my god. Oh, that dude I've definitely seen with the red shirt. He's in the intro, I'm pretty sure.
You'll spoil his surprise. I'm asked to face the future. Your future. But now...
Jesus, this shit is terrifying, but it's tough. It's tough. I'm having a feeling that they are gonna lose this season 1. Jeez, Wolfie, wrecked.
Cable, any of those nifty grenades of
That's
yours?
straight out The Exorcist. We staying true to the horror elements.
He's turned his entire hometown into...
Nathan, Jean, run!
This a psychotic thriller video. Get there. I'm surprised they didn't just destroy the ship, but I guess that shit is kind of bulletproof. Ooh, Juggernaut! I just want him to say it so bad. It's the Juggernaut, bitch.
I am totally done with balls.
Use the thank you. Use them shits. Come on, Sunspot. I'm pretty sure I know I've seen him from. He was in episode 3 when they went after the UN. He's like the leader of the whole pack. I don't know if he was already a Sentinel or just is now, but that
to the junkyard, Tin Woman.
Filthy Neanderthal.
wreck her shit. Go savage mode. Damn. Oh, I like it. Oh my... Okay, I'll take it. That's all I needed. That's all I needed when it comes from Wolverine. I just need him to go beast mode 1 or 2 times a season. Just like that. That was awesome.
Why resist the inevitable?
Lady, I got 6 reasons why.
Damn.
No, mein Freund. Nein.
Damn. Nice. What the hell type shit is that? I'm glad they're going at it, but if they can just regenerate arms and pop back, how you gonna beat them? I guess they have to try. They're just trying to protect Rogue at this point, but this scene right here might be my favorite of the season. Just because I love both these characters and them fighting back like that with each other, I enjoy that. I'm lying, that can't be the best of the season for me, but that was an epic one. That'll definitely stand out. Did he just teleport that? What was that? Alright, everybody else, where y'all at? We need some help. Jesus.
Man, everyone could fly but me.
Uh-oh. We doing it? Are we doing it? Are we? Damn. Oh, damn. Sunspot can fly before Jubilee. I guess it makes sense, but that sucks for her.
I've been practicing in the danger room. I wanted to surprise you.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how he got a hold of him so quick, but hey. Jesus, they oh my goodness, mindless. They're just flying in swarms. Suck him in, suck him. So much for that. I thought it would chop him up, but no.
Nathan, get in the back.
Quit bossing me around.
I need more of this. I love seeing them together as a family, obviously older, but nice.
You have a Porsche.
Watch out. What did he have in your world or your future? I love the renditions of the song. We've gotten this a few times where they've switched it up.
Okay, let's show these toasters why you don't screw with the Summers.
I hope this isn't just a 1-episode thing and we get them. I'm pretty sure this is a part 1. Yeah, Tolerance's Extinction part 1, so we'll definitely get more. Literally, but that was dope. Oh, right into the party, nice. The only place you wouldn't want to land for him.
But they're trying to kill me.
She's gonna be more mad that he crashed the party.
We do not kill mutants. We save them. Stand down.
They're trying to turn them against them.
You'll do what the men say.
Shit, so they're actually programmed to be or behave a certain way in front of mutants. And wow, I shouldn't be surprised, but that's pretty cool to see that actually play out.
That human wretch let Magneto out. She's lost her mind.
Uh-oh.
Of course she did. Too little, too late.
Nope, he coming for you. He coming for you. I can't wait to see. I don't know if it'll be a one-on-one, but Magneto about to wreck some shit. Oh, they still got her, though.
You're a monster.
I was born this way.
Oh, maybe she ain't Mystique.
Magneto knows us better than Charles ever did. Knows we know better. That most of us experience tragedies like Genosha. The scariest thing about Genosha wasn't the death or the chaos. It was a thought. The only sane thought you can have when being chased by giant robots that were built to crush you.
Oh, I saw this. The EMP. The EMP. Magneto's right. Nice. Oh, shit. That's epic. Shut everything down. He ain't even gonna do no one-on-one. Is that the Silver Samurai? I don't care. I just saw Spider-Man. Is that 94 Spider-Man? I know I was up and down out of frame. Oh, shit. Omega. I know Samurai is Wolverine adversary. Omega, I don't know. Colossus. Like they fight each other. I don't remember. Oh my god, what is it? Oh my, the episode's about to end. Just that's why it's a part 1. Please give me a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
Magneto actually did it. Where's the professor when you need him?
Is that him? No, is he here now? It's gotta be him. Ask you shall receive. Come on, Professor. Yeah, that's definitely some alien tech.
I hope that I'm not too late.
You right on time. Oh my god.
To me,
I didn't even mean to do that. Oh, there's Storm. I don't know where she at. We didn't see her in this episode, but man, oh man, oh man. Y'all know I give it a rated at the end of every episode. Can you guess? Guess what my score is. Go ahead and guess what my score is, because I ain't going to say it, but we going to review this. Not review, but talk over it, because I got a lot of thoughts going on. So we're going to cycle. Always, I got to check throughout the credits to make sure there's no end credit scene, and there isn't. But oh my God. Everything in this episode, from the music, the dialogue, the politician, I forget her name, the one who I think is Mystique. She had a great speech at the end. So much popping off. We didn't get I'm just starting it off at the beginning because that's the easiest way I know how. I don't really want to jump around. I'm sure I will at some point, but from the beginning of the episode, intro, we didn't get anything new, but there is. So we saw a bunch of Prime Sentinels, and I'm pretty sure that we've seen them before, at least a couple of them. So I'm gonna go. This might take a minute. I might have to cut this because I don't know exactly where they are. But the one in the red shirt, I think this is the dude. So in this picture here, I'll see if I can grab a screenshot and pop it up for you. But it's Sunspot running. Literally the first section I clicked on, and he's to like my left of Sunspot, and you can just see him, like his glasses and then his jeans and his black t-shirt, but that looks like the guy. I think that's him. I have no clue. And then there's another portion at the end of the intro where they're all running together, where I know I've seen the guy with the sorry, oh my goodness, 10 seconds back. Let's see if we can get this timed up right. Give me 1 second, I promise. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Bear with me. Oh, Jesus, I skipped it. I hate Disney Plus's video player. The tab button skips everything. Stupid. But no, the dude in the black vest and the red shirt, you guys can go back and find him or find a screenshot, I'm sure, but I knew I had saw that get up before, so that was him, and I'm not even going to bother. But Primes, I'll have to go back and rewatch to see if I think they're in all the intros, because I think that portion has been the same all the time, but I probably won't go back to see, but I'm sure you guys might know. But that's extremely interesting, and I love little Easter eggs like that, so that's awesome. Kicking off the episode with the discussion between Beast, Cyclops, Cable, filling them in on what the future looks like and stuff like that. And it obviously we heard about the Kamar Taj, I think it's called, and that's, I'm pretty sure, where Doctor Strange learned his magic in absolute points and stuff like that. So this Genosha thing is one of those absolute points, and I'm not too familiar with it. I just know the title, the name, and kind of what it is. So I don't know if there's a possibility to actually reverse that, or if it's finite and every time they try, they're not going to be able to enhance or improve exactly what happened. So that's something I'll have to learn as we go forth in the series, unless I learn that in some more of my research. But otherwise, that was cool to hear that. We saw the Utopia, and let me see. in this utopia, I know I pointed out, yeah, so on the conveyor belt, when and I thought that was him, but he's just wearing the same outfit and coincidentally white hair, just like Bastion. But these people working the conveyor belt, I don't know their names. You'll have to fill me in on that. But I saw a picture of them. One kind of looks like April from the Ninja Turtles, just with a pink jacket, and then the dude with the kind of rock star hair and green outfit. I want to know more about them. If you guys know anything, let me know. If not, I'll just research and find a little bit more. But I know they're from like the Days of Future Past saga in the OG. So that was cool to see that little tidbit there. Let's actually, let me pause this. And we're gonna cycle forth. And another thing in that utopia, we saw Polaris and Rachel smash. You guys are always like introducing me to new characters, or ones that I'm not too familiar with. I can't recall. I'll have to go back and look after this video. But I think you said someone's sister. I don't think it was Rachel. Maybe it was, but I'll double check. Fill me in on how much you know about her. Because Smash, you seem to be a OG of the show too, and you love this series. So, yeah, definitely give me everything you got without, not even. I don't even care if you spoil things at this point, because everything's still gonna be a surprise when I see it on screen. So, yeah, give me whatever you got. And let's cycle a little more forward. Obviously, we had the news excerpt where we talked or things about Professor Xavier. Came out in the news. They saw that obviously he comes out in the end of the episode right in time in Professor Xavier fashion. As soon as Wolverine asks for him, they've got like that. They've always had, at least in the movies, that connection. So that was cool that happened that way. And obviously we got some Wolverine shine, but William Stryker, it's funny that we get the Wolverine shine in the same episode that we see Stryker on the news. I don't know exactly where that'll lead to, where that'll go, but obviously he's one of these head honchos in terms of leading the way or the fight against mutants. So we'll see exactly what happens there. Jubilee, mom, Sunspot in general, not gonna get along with the mom. Jean and Madeline, I don't know. I thought I had a grasp of it, but all Jean in this episode. I don't know if we'll be seeing any more Madeline. I imagine maybe the finale or something. I think we'll get her in some capacity. I'm just not sure how. And how that interact. I know I was saying that I enjoy seeing Cable, Jean, and Scott together. But once Madeline comes into the fold, I wonder how that's going to play out. And something that I didn't get to because we kind of jumped into the episode right away. They didn't waste or pull any punches. I love not only the tone that the series sets, but also with everything going on. They do such a great job of giving each like individual storyline its time, and I really appreciate that. And at the same time, they still keep it so the show is at a good pace. It never feels slowed down. These are only 20 to 30-minute episodes, so not wasting any time is a big deal, and not only enjoying the full episode but getting to the point. So I love that about this series. Let's cycle. Nightcrawler had a good amount of screen time in this episode, and he's another one of those characters where you expect good dialogue from him, and that's always been like the core of him. Obviously, he's based in his faith and all that, which also makes the William Stryker connection, not necessarily a connection, but being introduced in this episode a little bit more interesting. I think in the comics he was more of a religious person than a military person, from what I've seen or gathered. But you guys can fill me in on that and exactly when that took a turn for something different. The politician, I'm still thinking Mystique or something, but I could be wrong. She's kind of like the right hand lady, at least in this episode, for Magneto, helping him out, looking after him, has great praise for him. She saw the tattoo, the numbered tattoo. So it looks like she has some knowledge or some connection to or feel some type of way like that, like a deeper connection than you would expect. So I'm thinking maybe that's her, and I'm gonna stick to that. I think I've dug my roots in, and we'll see if that actually comes to fruition. But whether that's the case or not, we'll see in the next couple of episodes. Sinister it's funny. He's a beast to me. I enjoy obviously the way he's designed, character wise, his dialogue. And he's got a good storyline. At least they've written him well in this series. But the fact that he thinks he's not a puppet is interesting to me. And who knows how that's going to play out. But I enjoy seeing him on screen, even though Bastion is the big baddie. And I wonder exactly. There's no way they can bring in somebody else. But especially on the bad side, I don't. What am I talking about? They just brought in Dr. Doom and Baron Zemo. So they can do whatever they want, literally. And they brought in Spider-Man and Silver Samurai. And I told you I was going to jump around a little bit, but let's see. Tilby, we don't really care about her because she was bullshitting last episode. But her and Beast will take care of their little business. Going back, that was a good scene with obviously the family. And I'm gonna call, when I say the family, I mean Scott, Jean, Cable, going back to Bastion's old house and his backstory being told to us and them, I guess, at the same time. That was really cool. The horror element, it set that tone, did a great job. His old neighborhood, get a little backstory, and I'd imagine that that's his original backstory or origin. You guys will have to let me know if that's any different from the comics, but like I said, I imagine that that's going to be exactly the way it is, because they seem to be staying true to everything that they've shown so far, and I've researched, so I love that about it. The imagery was great, the storytelling was great. Dr. Doom and Baron Zemo, I don't know. I wonder if that's because that's a lot. We've got what, 2 episodes left now. For them to actually do something in these last 2 episodes, and then that's gonna bring like Captain America into the fold, the Avengers, Spider-Man, whoever, everybody, every single mutant, they're gonna have to bring into the fold in 2 episodes. I think they're just setting the groundwork and showing the potential of these future seasons. Like, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure the creator of this show, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he went through a situation where he was canceled. I don't know the details of all that, but I don't think he's still with Disney or writing the show. I think they're already greenlit for seasons 2 through 3. So hopefully those are already done and written and ready to go. Or whoever he was writing with had a lot of collaboration, and it knows exactly where the show is supposed to go. Because I wouldn't want it to fall off either in season 2 or season 4, whatever the case may be. I hope they can continue this trajectory and the potential of the show, because it's been great. 10 out of 10. I know I said I wasn't going to rate it and make you guys guess, but no, if you watch this long, you deserve that. Obviously we got the process of making these things, which was cool to see. We saw kind of like an Easter egg of I wonder how many of you guys will catch that. That was completely lucky on my part, only because I noticed like the clothing, especially for the guy in the black t-shirt. I don't know if he's a key character, if he was in the OG series, but we've seen him a lot in this series in small snippets and moments where he's kind of had a moment to pop into the screen and shine a little bit, if you want to speak, because I think he's like trying to shoulder in the wall at the UN when Cyclops got beat the hell up. Wolverine and Nightcrawler, I'm gonna give them both this time to shine. Wolverine was epic in this episode. That's the savageness. He throughout these first episodes, and my issue isn't that he was playing the back seat. I still enjoyed him throughout all those episodes, but my issue was he was a little too even keeled. Like, his temper was too tamed for me. Like in the animated series, I know there was moments of that where he was more calm, reserved, and that was because he had Professor X to kind of bounce off of.
But I thought they were playing that up too much in the first episodes. Now it seems like he's losing his cool and rolling back into what we know. I just want the character to be true to form. I don't need more screen time. I just want him to be true to form. And he was the only one, kind of, that was different from what I remember from the animated series outside of Morph. And I guess everybody else, if you want to talk about power scaling. But personality wise, he was more of what I expect from Wolverine and what I love from Wolverine in this episode. So that was awesome. Him falling through the air and slicing Sentinels, that was awesome. That might be the thumbnail. I feel like I shouldn't make Wolverine the thumbnail, but I don't know. We'll see. But epicness, Jubilee, the costume, remind me if you can or if you know her new outfit. I saw her as, I want to say a vampire or a vampire hunter, one of the two. Let me know exactly what that storyline is about. I just saw like snippets and excerpts from the comic books while I was looking things up, so you'll have to let me know if that's like a serious storyline and if there's any potential that we'll actually get it in this series or this season. The EMP, that the only reason I know about that is literally, I think yesterday it was, I was looking up stuff for like research and just learning about characters from the previous episode, and I ran across like I want to say it was like on one page it was Magneto's face with like lightning around it or something, and then the other one you saw the world, the globe, and there was like electricity going around like the EMP blast. So that's how I know about that, and that was cool to see, especially since I just so recently saw that. And as far as power scaling goes, that's awesome to see. And I'm trying to scroll through with my mouse, but it looks like it goes straight to Silver Samurai, and I don't want to miss Spider-Man because I need to see him. We didn't hear him talk, but it looked like 94 Spider-Man. And if we get like, Jesus, I hate that skip button for, there it is. If we get 94 Spider-Man character design and voice actor, I don't know where the voice actor is. You'll have to let me know if he's passed at this point. But I feel like he should be reasonably young. Maybe I'm wrong in that. But that is so awesome. I'm looking at him live in the flesh, and he's got his OG logo on his back. Oh, that's refreshing. And I've told you guys, X-Men Evolution is one of my favorite. X-Men, the animated series, is one of my favorites. But Spider-Man, I remember that so heavily, watching that like Saturday mornings. And even reruns. I feel like I was looking in high school, I was looking up clips and trying to find these episodes online. And you guys know how hard that can be, in especially copyrighted content where you're looking for the full episodes. And like at that point, Fox Kids had just like, I don't know, gone out of business, and I had no clue who had the rights to Spider-Man, but it was hard to find these episodes, and just like a lot of other things. But seeing him in this episode and knowing that we could get more in his comedic relief and his personality going back and forth with these characters in the X-Men, that'll be awesome. And another thing about this, I saw or noticed, like I think it was the scene where Cyclops was talking to Jean and Cable was outside shooting the bottles or whatever for target practice. The animation seems like it's kicked up a little bit. It's gotten a little bit more crisp. There's like a hue or a glow to it that's just slightly different from the first few episodes, and I like it. But I wonder if it's just me being glazed over and just enjoying everything I'm seeing, or if you guys are noticing it too. Do you feel like the animation's gotten better? Let me know. But as far as that goes, Silver Samurai, I'm not too familiar with. Omega Red, not too familiar with. I've seen them, I know of them, but I don't know much about them. So all this will be a refresher and new information for me, and as well as anything you guys tell me in the comment section. And then also, we got Professor X at the end after Wolverine kind of requested it, and he said his line to me, my X-Men, and all of them popped up on the screen. So that was cool. So we're gonna get a cohesion of everybody, collaboration, everybody's coming together, a reunion, so to speak, and that's gonna feel epic.
and I'm already giving next episode a 10 out of 10. If that's the end of this one. I got nothing else to say. I'm a little bit overwhelmed because that was awesome. If you watch to the end of the video, I won't give you a phrase to repeat this time. End of video, gang. Let me know what your favorite cartoon of all time is. You can include it in whatever your comment's gonna say, or you can just simply say your favorite cartoon of all time. I'll know where you're coming from and what part of the video you ended up watching to. So I appreciate you guys as always. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, like the video, share it if you want to. But nonetheless, welcome to Chilligan's Island. I appreciate you guys, and remember to stay chill. Deuces.